And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. Now it's going to be a fun little clip here because I want to show you guys exactly what comes in the mail when you order the package. And in addition to all this, you also get the online access as well, which has all the progress tracking stuff in there and has all the videos and audio that you can download. But let's just open this up, Dave.
Yeah, give it
it's
a
like
shot.
Christmas morning, hey?
Make sure you don't cut the pack when you cut with the knife.
Yes. Okay? This will be
Very
a how-to. How to open your successful drumming
box.
package.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just only going to put a little bit of a knife out there. I don't want too much.
Fingers out of the way, guys.
Fingers
you don't want to
out of
cut
the
your fingers.
All right, so let's just open this up
Yeah.
and show you guys what's in here. Yeah, you got to be careful because the box is right on top. Okay, so here you go. That's what you see right on top. Okay, so there's the Successful Drumming box set, and then we've actually put on, I think they've taped on, this bass drum sticker. Okay, that goes right there. And then here's your, with this, these are some bonuses. You get a month of Drumeo Edge Access Pass. And so a lot of members were actually going to gift this to their drummer friends or whatever, because it's $30 for 1 month of Drumeo, and this is awesome.
Yeah.
You can either add this to your account, you can gift it to someone, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take out this. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so here is the complete box set. And you'll notice you can't see the DVDs because, let me just actually, you can't see the DVDs because we actually completely enclosed it because a lot of times what was happening in the past is these were getting shipped and all the discs or the cases were falling out of the box because the box was just open. And so we enclosed it now, so you have this nice little, carrying case, which is really nice. Let me just open this up.
Ooh, opening up a brand new copy.
Yeah. All right, so take that off. And there you go. Okay, so there is all of the discs, okay? Now I'll just pull this. Well, actually, let me pull this as well. Okay, so at the bottom of the box, I don't want to make a mess.
Oh, this is going to turn into a mess.
All right. At the bottom of the box, here, it's there, you have this other box. It's like a box inside a box. And here is the Successful Drumming Workbook. And we do this, we put it in another box just to protect it. Okay, we don't want it to get damaged or anything like that. Okay, and so the Successful Drumming Workbook, it's 291 pages, I believe. And this has all the play-along transcriptions. It has some cool pictures from the thing. The breakdown, okay, this talks about breaking down songs, the drumming cheat sheet, the style selector, the easy beat system, the drum fill builder, a bunch of different techniques that is really important to learn.
Yep.
And then there's all this progress tracking stuff within the book that you guys need to make sure you follow. Progress reports, okay, these go with the video. So I actually talk in the video, you have to fill in the stuff. And you need to do this before you move on. It's important that you have a really solid understanding of the foundational aspects, and then from there, you go into the techniques, and after you've done the techniques, you've done both of those, now you can move into being creative, being musical, going wherever you want to go. And that's just kind of outlined in the drumming tree right here. Most drummers, they don't have this proper root system, proper ecosystem set up back here. So then when they try and go and learn rock or polyrhythms or linear drumming, it just doesn't happen, or they feel like they hit a wall. And so yeah, you can play a rock beat, you can do that well, but when you want to really try and be creative within that musical style, you struggle because you don't have a solid foundation. And so this is a really good kind of analogy or visual representation of what this package is attempting to do. I want to fill in this gap as much as possible for you guys, because this is where the gaps were in my drumming, this is where the gaps were in my students playing. They'd be like, well, I want to go faster. I'm like, okay, well, you got to learn some technical stuff that we need to go through before you can push past that. Or I want to be able to play more musically. Okay, well then you need to have a good understanding of the note values if you want to be able to play more musically in jazz or shuffles or rock or whatever. And so this is very, very important. This is kind of like the whole basis for the product. This is the drumming tree. Yep. And there's a whole video section on this as well that kind of goes through it and explains it. Cool. And so everything, all the exercises I do.
It's all color-coded too with the DVDs, it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's really easy and simple to follow through. And let's check it out, you get Jared's signature on there too.
Yeah.
That's worth the price of the pack alone, right?
Exactly. Thanks, Dave.
No
okay, and so then here's all the DVDs, okay? Now we package the DVDs and the CD. So there's a CD that goes with it, because all the exercises have loops, 2-minute audio loops at 2 separate tempos. And then you're supposed to practice with those loops. So you can put them on your computer, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever device you want. And so you can watch the DVD, and then it pairs directly with the CD. And it also, everything in the DVD will tell you what track you need to practice. So if you're trying to practice this certain exercise, it's not going to be really hard to find it. It'll tell you right on the video exactly where you need to go. Okay, then the techniques. Same thing, 10 very, very essential techniques that I think every single drummer should know and go through. We go through molar, finger control, ghost notes, all those types of dynamic techniques and stuff like that. The Grooves has the style selector in it, and it has the drum fill builder, which is a really easy way to build fills in a fun way. It is dependent, and I say this in the video, it's very dependent that you have gone through the techniques and the foundation disc before you go through this disc. And so this whole product, it's not an encyclopedia, but it's very much a curriculum course for you to start at point A and go over here to whatever, point B or C, and actually complete it. So this product was designed to be completed, okay? Then we have the breakdown. And here's some cool tools, like cool tools. This one has the drumming cheat sheet, the drumming song simplifier. So many drummers think that they need to be able to, like, you know, if they want to learn a certain song, let's say from Muse, they have to be able to play it exactly, or they have to learn it exactly, and that's not the case. And so I really try, with the drumming song simplifier, I try to show you guys how to break down without having to do all that. The bassist is a fun section with, and so a lot of you guys maybe have seen the little clip of me and Steve, the blooper reel.
The blooper reel.
It's actually, there's some serious business in there, and we get down to teaching you guys, you know, how important it is to develop a relationship with a bass player, and what you can do to work better together in this. And it's called the locked-in system. So you can take yourself through that, and yeah, you'll see massive improvements there. Also, there's a really great progress report within this section that's going to basically help you decide what drum parts you should play with certain bass lines. Okay, so that's
a progress report. So
yeah.
Can you explain that a little
bit? In the
bit?
video, so Steve will play a bass line, and then the user, the student, will have to actually say, okay, what the bass line that goes with that is this exercise, and then you can actually take those loops and play along with it.
Gotcha.
The band. This is where I get together with some of my best friends in the music industry, and we actually write songs on the spot. The prerequisite was that I've never heard any of the feels. They just kind of brought in a feel, and then we developed the parts and everything right on the spot, and it was such a good time. And then after that, we go through something called the successful band method, and I sit down with all these guys in kind of like a roundtable discussion, and we take you through 10 different steps that you can go through to hopefully give your band a better chance of succeeding. Then the shows. Here's where I give you something called the drummer's checklist, as well as I interview 3 working drummers who are in the trenches, you know, right now, slugging it out, and they are doing drums and music for a living, okay? And they're awesome guys to talk to. They have some great insights, and so that's a really fun section to go through. Then we have the music. I mean, what would all this, you know, education be without actually being able to apply it, okay? And so that's where I've recorded some play-alongs, 10 play-along songs with Brett Ziegler, and it's awesome. This, I think, is the most important part of this,
the lifestyle,
this project. Yeah, because it kind of touches on the point that there's so much information out there nowadays with YouTube, with other drumming websites, with other drumming products, which are all awesome. But some feedback we're getting from the students is, what do I do? What do I do next? Mm-hmm. How do I know where to go with my drumming? And so with the habitual drummer, I help you develop a practice routine, and I give you tools to ensure that you, or give you a better chance of having success there. And so there are actually things in work for you to do, like fill it in. And if you do that, and you track yourself, and there's all the tools there for you to do that, you're going to have a much, much higher rate of success. And it's going to happen quicker. And then the making.
Ooh, jeez. You almost hit me in the nose.
What was that? So the making is basically how this whole project came together. There's tons of people involved in doing something like this. And I believe it's almost an hour. And it's really, really interesting to watch, you know, how we came up with all this stuff, how we came up with the shots. You get to hear about the drum set, all the cameras, and all the behind-the-scenes stuff at the studio and everything like that. All right, so that's all the DVDs and CDs. And also you get full access to everything in the online members area. Now the members area is great because it has a progress tracker. And the progress tracker is stuff where you like check things off. And so you'll actually, once you finish a lesson, you check it off, and then it stores it within your lists. Okay? So you also could, if you're working on a lesson, you can say save for later, because maybe you're not completed it yet. And so if you save it for later, it'll add it to the list. And it won't say you've completed it, but you know that you're working on it, and it's a work in progress. And so that online members area is awesome and pairs perfectly with this physical package. So if you guys haven't checked out successfuldrumming.com, all the information is there as far as pricing. You can do payment plans. I think it's a 2-payment plan or 3-payment plan, whatever you want to do. But the complete package, I think it's an awesome value. Mm-hmm. I think it's the product that I'm most proud of that I've put out, and I think it's like I've been doing this for online for 10 years, and so it's kind of a culmination of all that experience, and it's packed into here.
I've got a ton of emails asking, what's it all about and what's different about it, and what I've explained it as is the evolution of all the lessons that we've done from drumming system, jazz drumming system, rudiments, everything that we've kind of done, and all the feedback we've gotten, we've taken into account, and now that we have the technology to do it, like our online version of this is insane with what the interactive side of things, and just like the flow of the lesson, how it's all structured. This is not a pack like the drumming system where it gives you hundreds and hundreds of exercises. These are exercises that Jared's refined to get the most out of your time practicing. I mean, if you consider, going to the gym, you can do these dumbbell exercises where you just focus on one muscle, whereas some of these exercises in there is developing your dynamics, your coordination, your independence, your speed, your endurance all at once. So it's almost like a fast track way of doing it. And the way that you have it set up 2 minutes at a time, do not go past this until you've done this for 2 minutes. It's almost like it tells you what to do and how to do it in order to get to the next step. So it's really cool. It's a different way of doing lessons, and it's a lot different than our other systems and our online packs, right? So. Yeah.